Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Genevieve, I'm 35 years old, I live in upstate New York, and I am a book writer, book editor, cat mom, proud introvert, and aspiring full-time vlogger. But for right now, we're gonna do a Temu haul. I got sucked down the rabbit hole, so it's a lot of stuff, mostly home organization, but there's a couple little other bits in there. But I'm gonna show you everything, and then the second half of this video will be me organizing this apartment with the items and letting you guys know what I think. It's hard to tell because it needs to be folded to put when you put it together, but it's like a drawer, and this is just like a flexible material, and then this is the front, and it's a drawer that you pull down to put in shoes or anything else you choose to put in there. It's technically used for shoes, but I don't know that I will be using it because I don't really have that many pairs of shoes. It's similar to something that you can get at IKEA like this. I don't have the one at IKEA, but I have seen it on other people's videos, and I think the one at IKEA might be a little bit more solid, whereas, like I said, this one is flexible. But we'll see when we put it together if it becomes more solid. So there's that. I got 4 of those, and because the prices changed so much on the Temu website, app, whatever you use, I will put on the screen in editing what everything is currently going for at the time that I'm editing the video. But prices can change very, very easily. So I will put it on the screen. Here is this one. And try to link everything down below if it's in stock. Secondly, I got 2 posters. Actually got 3 posters, but these 2 are the same kind. I got this one, and the light is gonna make it hard to see. It says, "It is okay to make mistakes, not to be okay, have hard days, be yourself, not know it all, ask for help, start over, or need more time." And it's just like a cardboard that you can either just tack up or put into a frame. I haven't decided what I'm doing. Probably just gonna end up being tacked up because I don't know that I have any frames, but I do have to look. And I don't really know where I'm putting it yet either. So there's that one. And then this one says progress, not perfection. Oh, it says progress over perfection. Same difference. I've been really liking the progress, not perfection quote, so I really wanted to grab this one when I saw it. And then there's this one, which came in a tube, which I wish they all came in a tube, but this one's flexible, so that's why they did that. And it says, Control, Alt, Delete. Control yourself, alter your thinking, delete negativity. I thought that one was really cool, especially for like an office, which is probably where it's going to go for me. That one will probably need a frame because it's been rolled up like this, so it's not very flat. As I said, I have a little few things that are not home organization. This is a bookmark that looks like a rose. And one of the things that I don't like about Temu is the way they package things, because everything was packaged into like a pliable mailer, and this got a little bent, so I had to bend it back, which, I mean, it bent back quite well, but you know, I shouldn't have to worry about it breaking. Everything ships free on the site. They have a $10 minimum purchase, but everything ships free. Doesn't matter if it's $10 or $20 or $100. Everything ships free. It took about a week for everything to come, which is not too bad, honestly. And 2 orders that were ordered pretty close together came in one package, but if you order at all, you know, a gap of time between packages, they're going to come separately. Just keep that in mind. So you're probably going to wait longer than a week for whatever comes separately. And we have a little yellow mini backpack with just really nice, simple design and some gold zippers. Caution against anything that has zippers on it, because I've noticed that the zippers are not the strongest and they can split apart. So just keep that in mind when it comes to things with zippers. Make sure you check all the zippers when you get it. This one was split apart. I was able to put it back together, but if you can't put it back together, make sure you let them know that. This got a little ruined in transit. That's not Temu's fault. That's just the transit company. It's not broken, so that's the important part. It is one of the starry projection lights. I see so many people on YouTube have this, and I really, really wanted to try it. Don't know that I'm gonna like it, and I think it might drive my cat crazy, but I'm gonna give it a try. I'm doing something today, which you guys will have already seen, the closet remodel, and might use it in there. We'll see, but I just wanted to give it a try because it just looks so cool. This is a portable mini printer, which I've been seeing all over Instagram, so I definitely wanted to give this a shot. It's just a light blue square. It's a little heavy for, you know, carrying it around, but could be worse. And it does come with paper. This one is, well, it doesn't really say. It just says portable mini printer. They have several on the site. And I may need this when I organize, so you may see this getting tested as well. I'm going to try to test everything, even if it's not organizational, just so that I can give you guys my review. But if it's not organizational or it's something that I can't really use a lot in this video, I will definitely keep you guys updated later on in future videos, of course. I got a whole bag of stuff. I got a lot of little stuff because of the fact that I was kind of focusing on home organization, and you guys know how small our apartment is, so I didn't want to get anything too big. These are the next thing. These are for, okay, so a little bit of an explanation. When we go to fast food, we get sauces. Like I get sweet and sour for my McDonald's French fries, or zesty sauce for Burger King onion rings, etc. And we can never really found a good way to organize them in the fridge when we have leftovers. So I got these little fridge things that they just hook onto the shelves of the door. Hopefully they're gonna work because they don't look like they're very big hooks. And we have quite thick shelves. So hopefully they're gonna work. But that's what I got those for, to put the little sauce packets in, and I got 4 of them. However, New York has just announced that fast food restaurants are no longer allowed to give out utensils, napkins, or condiments without you asking. Right now it's just New York City, but I have no doubt it's going to spread through the whole state. And silverware, I understand you should have to ask for that because it's a waste if you don't use it, and it, you know, just goes in the dumpster. But napkins and condiments are kind of essential for food. So we might not be getting as many condiments. We'll see. But I think we might go to fast food places in the next couple of months and just stock up. Because if they're going to start doing that stuff, we're going to, you know, because you never remember to ask for condiments, people. You always forget. So we might stock up, and then hopefully these will work to organize them in the fridge. Now they're not very big width-wise, so I don't know whether they'll actually even hold like the sweet and sour and zesty, because those are like the big packets, but they'll definitely hold like Arby's sauce, ketchup packets, stuff like that. So we're gonna give those a try. Like I said, I got 4 of those. These I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them, but I thought they would come in handy. They are little wheels, and they come in various colors. I didn't really care about the color I just picked. And they stick on with these little stickers to the bottom of whatever you want to put them on. And I thought that was kind of convenient because, like, lots of times you have something isn't necessarily heavy, but difficult to move if you don't have wheels on it, especially in carpet, which is what most of this apartment is. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put those on the bottom of, but I just thought they would come in handy. And if I don't need them, I'm sure my mom can use them. So they're just little 4 wheels, and you can stick them to anything because they have little sticky sticks. Now little stickies are not like command strips, so they don't have anything you can pull off to take them off. So make sure whatever you put these on, you are for sure that's what you want them on forever, because I don't know that they'll come off, at least not easily, and not without ruining whatever it is you put them on. So just be mindful of that. This is not home organizational, but I've been wanting one of these for a while as well, so I just got it. It is one of those things you put on a book and then you could stick your finger through to hold your pages down. I've been wanting one of these for a long time because I have carpal tunnel and some other issues in my hands because I work on the computer 24/7. Not really, but feels like it. So it's really hard for me to hold a book comfortably without pain. So I thought if I got one of these, maybe that would help. So we're going to test that out next time we do some reading. And I got green, but it comes in various colors, so you can get anything you want. And it's pretty good size. So hopefully that helps with my issues. I'll let you guys know. These are going to be hard to show and kind of hard to explain what they are. So let me open up one. All right, so you've got a couple pieces here. So you got this round piece with like an indentation, and then you've got this piece with a hexagon or whatever shape that goes into the indentation of this piece, right? Like that. Hard to see because it's white, but so, and then you got sticky pads to go on each side, so you can stick this part with the indentation against something, a desk, a wall, whatever it is, to then stick this part against something else. Surge protector is what they showed in the picture, but basically anything that you want to hang up, you stick that against that part, and then that way you can hang it up anywhere you want. So I got 2 of those. This I have to take out of the box to show you guys, because you're not going to understand what it is otherwise, because the box is kind of strange. So we have this interesting black shape, right? Actually, let's just take it out of the plastic. Any guesses what it is? Anybody? Kind of looks like a stingray, doesn't it? It is a light, and actually I have it upside down. It goes this way. It is a light, a mini light that you can stick anywhere you want, and it has this little sensor so that when you walk by it or you push your hand over it, the light comes on. This one comes in both white and warm. I got it in warm. I don't like white lights. I know it's better for videos and things, but I don't like white lights. They're just too bright. So I got this in warm. I was planning on putting this behind my bed, and I was planning on getting 2. However, I forgot to order 2. And now that I got it, I'm kind of glad I didn't order 2 because it's quite smaller than I expected, which is another thing you have to be careful about when it comes to Temu, is definitely make sure you check dimensions on anything you want to order, because lots of the stuff I got, like this backpack, I was not expecting to be mini. So make sure you check the dimensions before you order it, because otherwise you're just going to be disappointed when it comes and you're going to want to return everything, and that's just a pain in the butt. So make sure you check how big the actual item is before you order it. But since I only got 1 and it's smaller, I think I might put this near my writing desk in my room, or over at the summer desk over here, because those 2 desks are in places where it doesn't get a lot of natural light, and also in my bedroom, the light that I can turn on doesn't really cast over there. So I might put it there, or I might put it in the closet remodel, which if I did, you already saw that, but I just don't know at this point. This is just poster tape, nothing special there. That's just an afterthought because of the posters I bought, which I still think I might put in a frame, so the poster tape might have been useless, but that's okay. Okay, so next we have some drawers, just organizational drawers. And that must be what's rattling in there, is the connectors. They come with little clear sticky connectors, so you can put it anywhere you want. I got 2 of these. Okay, so if you're anything like me, if you've had any name that is so uncommon that you never find your name on any of that novelty stuff like pens and stuff that have people's names on them, and you never find your name, or lots of times even your initial, you'll understand why I got this and why I'm so excited about it. So it's this little pouch with a really beautiful G on it with nice pink flowers, and it's on both sides. I love this so much. While it's not exactly practical or really all that useful, because it's, just one little small pouch, nothing fancy, it makes me so happy that they had a G, so I had to grab that. Not sure what I'm going to do with that just yet, but probably going to use it because you guys have seen me go out and about all the time with my computer and stuff, and I only have a small computer bag, so I might use this for like chargers or USB drives or something like that, but I haven't figured that out just quite yet. I just really like it, so I had to add it to my order. So okay, last 2 items. These are just a little like bucket things, and they're divided into two, but I have a specific use for them, which I'll show you guys in the second half of this video, and I hope it works. I was not expecting them to be so small, and I thought they had a top. That's just on me for not reading the description. So I'm not sure they're gonna work for what I want to use them for, but I'm really hoping. And I got 2 of them. And lastly, kind of hard to show you, but I got this set of crystals and gemstones. Told you. Told you it's gonna be hard to show you. Various ones. These for sure were the thing that kind of shocked me when it came to size. I was not expecting them to be this small. I was expecting it to be, you know, full-size crystals based on the listing. Again, totally on me for not reading the dimensions, but they're still nice. I still like them. And they came in this nice little box, which I probably won't keep them in the box because that kind of defeats the purpose of crystals. So I'll have to figure out how I can display them somewhere. So this was not home organization. It's just a, you know, fun little thing to display that I wanted. Okay, so first impressions. The quality is not great, but I wasn't expecting too much because everything is so cheap. I mean, it's plastic. Basically things you can get like at the dollar store, you know, bargain places basically. But you know, they have a wide variety of things that I don't see at bargain places, like lamps and stuff, and the mini printer. So they definitely do have more than what you might see at a traditional bargain store. Don't expect really high quality because they're not. That's why everything is cheap. They're not high quality. But if you're not looking for high quality and you're looking for convenience and are on a really tight budget, like I usually am, these are good. But so far, I'm kind of excited to try these items and see how they work, see how long they last. So this is our Temu haul for now. So I'm very excited to get started with these items and see how well they fit into my personality, my aesthetic, my life, and if they actually do solve some of the organizational issues in this apartment. So let's pass this over to future Genevieve for the second half of the video. Thanks, past Genevieve. Before we get started on the fun organizational stuff, we are going to make ourselves a hearty breakfast of fried eggs on an onion bagel with some tomatoes on top. Because I'm starving. So let's get to it. Okay, breakfast was delicious, although I did find myself missing the spinach that I usually put on it. Unfortunately, the grocery store didn't have any, so it was kind of not an option at this point, but it was still delicious. And now it's time to get on with my day, and that includes organizing, and you have no idea how happy it makes me to say I get to organize again, which is a dorky thing to say, but I don't care. I just love being organized. So I have all the Temu stuff that I'm going to use today down here on the floor just so I could see it all together and all the plastic it was in. The portable mini printer is currently charging just in case I want it for, you know, pictures or labels. I think perhaps I'm going to start with the easy stuff, and that is going to be putting those little things in the fridge and organizing where I want to put those little like transparent containers. So I think those are where we're going to start. So let me show you guys what we're doing. Okay, so here's the fridge and our condiments. Like I said, this is a little thick, so I'm really kind of worried it's not going to fit, but let's give it a try. It will be a very, very tight. So, yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to put them on the top because they're going to hit the drink. So they would have to go on the bottom. They're very tight. They fit, but they're very tight and they like bow out. So I'm not sure that's going to work. But we'll give it a try. Well, evidently my mom threw out all of the little sauce packets we had. So we will come back to that later. I will go out tonight and get some fries at McDonald's or something so I can get some condiments and see if that works, because I don't want them just sitting in there doing nothing. So that's unfortunate. I did not know she did that. So let's move on to the bathroom. This is behind our toilet, and this is where we have like our toothbrushes and all sorts of other stuff. You can see all this stuff up here. That's Mom's and the little flossers and etc. As much as I love it, it's not extremely organized, especially in these drawers, which is where my stuff is. This is what it looks like right now. Like, it's not horrible, but not great. So I'm gonna use these for my skincare products. Then that hopefully will keep things a little bit more organized and easier reach, because what my plan is I'm gonna put the skincare things in it, and then that way I can just pull it out and put it on the countertop when I'm doing my skincare. So let's hope that that vision comes true. I'm not in love with it. I don't 100% hate it, but I don't 100% love it either. These little containers were too small for a lot of what I wanted to do. And you'll see it's not extremely organized, but it's better than it was. Didn't fit some stuff, so I got like the night cream and stuff still sitting there, but better than it was because everything's not just everywhere in here. And I was able to fit the flossers in, so that's good. My full thing of sunscreen, so it's nicer. Mom's got this section pretty well organized with her stuff, so I'm not going to touch that. I'm just going to take it down and clean the top. And then this section I'm not very happy with, but I'm not sure how to organize it or what to do about it. So it's just random assortments of stuff, so we're going to have to figure that out another day. But like I said, I'm going to take everything down and clean, and then we'll get back to organizing the rest of the apartment. Installed this drawer in my summer desk because as much as I love these desks, they have no storage whatsoever. So you'll see I have like vases and things that I have pens in and stuff. It worked for a while, but it's getting kind of cluttered. So I wanted to install a drawer to put a few things in to just kind of cut down on the clutter. So let's figure out what we're going to put in that drawer. The other one is not going to be for out here. It's going to be for the same identical desk It is in my bedroom that I use for my writing, so we'll put that in, we'll install that later. So yeah, let's figure out what's gonna go in this drawer, and then that'll be complete. Not what I wanted to put in there necessarily, because I wanted to put pens in there, but they don't really fit with everything else. So this is what we're going to use it for. We have all these USB storage things, just a couple of paper clips because I don't really use them, some hair ties, Post-its, stickers underneath, a memory card for my camera, and this is for the tablet I use to do covers and things. Adapter for USB because it doesn't have any USB ports. So not exactly what I wanted, but it works, and it gets rid of these two containers and this glass. So it did declutter it a little bit. Not as much as I was hoping, but it looks a little better. I mean, this is in front now, and then the candle snuffer's in the back, so it doesn't look as crazy cluttered. So it's a little better, and I was able to move my bumblebee over here with my spider, which is something I really wanted to do because I wanted this side to be practical, and there wasn't much space before. So now it's all practical, and this space right here is free because I want to set something down, which is where this Post-it thing was. So it's a little better, and then there's some space under here for anything I might need to put under there, but as of right now there really isn't anything. I can put these little scraps of paper under there for now. They're just things I ripped out of other journals and notebooks and stuff that I want to transfer, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. We can stick this little notebook there too. So yeah, it looks a little better. I'm okay with it. It's not, like I said, not exactly what I wanted, but I am okay with it. I'm being forced to take a break, which is probably a good thing because I hurt my foot last week, and it's not quite better. It still kind of hurts. That pinky toe right there really kind of kills right now. So we're going to take a break, and then we'll get back to it. It's only 10:30, so it's still really early in the day. So we have plenty of time to do that and all the other stuff I have to do. So I'm not complaining necessarily. So I just wish my foot was better because I have a trip coming up, and it needs to be good for that. And then the week before the trip is my mom's vacation, and we had planned to do a lot of stuff. So I think today will be the last voluntarily physical day, and then tomorrow I have to clean for my grandmother, and after that I think it's going to be a week of rest and, you know, trying not to walk on it and stuff to try to get it better because it needs to be better quickly. Okay, put up the first two posters. Love how they look. Unfortunately, this one wasn't in the frame when I put it up for you guys. Sorry about that, but that one goes behind my writing computer. And in a surprise turn of events, this one was behind one of the other ones. So I got a free poster, I guess. It says, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." And I love the colors. So we're going to put this one up too. And I think we're going to put it right here. I like the look of that. Yeah, I really like these two together. That's above the desk. It's a little bit later than I was planning because I got a bit of a crisis call from Lynn. So we had to address that. And so it is 5 minutes after noon, which means lunch. And I'm actually going to cook myself an actual lunch today. So you saw in, I believe, Thursday vlog was day at home. Oh, the shopping vlog. In the shopping vlog, you saw I got this cavatappi pasta. That's what we're having today. And we're going to put some creamy pesto sauce on top of it and throw in some of those tomatoes like I had on my egg today. But bigger pieces, obviously. So it's gonna basically kind of look like what it looks like on the front of the box. It just looks so good that I had to try it. So it's gonna basically look like that, but shouldn't take that long to cook. I will do my pasta trick in the microwave again. So we're gonna get that going, have a little lunch break. And then I only have a couple more things of the Temu products to put up in places. Most of the organizational stuff is done, but there's still like the pretty lights and stuff that I bought. You just heard that really loud knock. That was the neighbors hitting the wall. Anyway, so yeah, but I also have, I'll show you guys after lunch, but you saw in the closet remodel that I completely changed my closet and decluttered a lot of stuff. But because I moved all my books in there, I have empty spaces, empty shelves and drawers and stuff that had books in them before. So now I'm gonna shift around some other stuff in my room to go into those drawers and shelves. And then pretty much the rest of the day is editing the closet remodel and office hours, which I'm only gonna do like 2 hours of office hours tonight because I really don't have that much work. I'll be logged into my email in case anything comes through, but one of my major clients is on a 2-week vacation. Just finished a lot of projects, so really don't have a lot to do right now. And yeah, and then, you know, the usual reading tonight. So looking forward to that because I should be finishing Book Lovers by Emily Henry, which has gotten better, but it's still my least favorite out of the three I've read. It's still my least favorite out of the 3 I've read. So until Happy Place comes out in paperback, it's hard to say whether it's my complete least favorite, but at this time it's probably gonna definitely be my least favorite. Because it has gotten better, but it just isn't the same. Crisis text from Lynn. Hold on. Okay, crisis averted. I don't remember what I was saying, but let's get cooking some cavatappi for lunch. Yum. Slight change of plans. I'm about to edit the closet vlog because in the middle of cooking lunch, my phone said memory full. That has never happened before, so that tells you how much I've been vlogging this week. So I'm gonna get that going and get that off of my phone so that we don't have that issue again, because it cut me off and I don't want it to be doing that when I'm talking or something. So I'm gonna get that edited, sit for a little bit more, which is fine because my foot is bothering me, so it's needed anyway. And then we'll get back to organizing and cleaning and all that other good stuff I had planned for today. Okay, so here are the drawers, shelves, whatever you want to call them, that are now empty because I moved the books. They're here next to my bed. I think I'm going to put my candles in here because right now they're just kind of scattered everywhere and I don't like that, so I want them all in one central place. And so all the holiday ones are down here, or ones I don't really care for, and then the rest are up here, including some new ones, which if you guys are over on my writing channel, you will see me talk about those. If you're not, linked down below. But yeah, I think they fit nicely, and I think it's a good place for them, so I'm happy with it, and there's room for more. More Christmas ones for sure. I only have one Halloween one too. I probably need some like pumpkin ones and apple ones and stuff. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh, it won't shut. It's probably this one that's in the way. Okay, now it should shut. Boom, boom, and an empty one that I don't know what we're gonna do with just yet. Okay, y'all, so after a few days of living with these products, here are my final thoughts. Just finished brushing my teeth, and I'm doing the rest of my skincare and stuff, so I thought we'd start in the bathroom. So these little containers are actually pretty good. I like that I can take it out, put it down. The size is a concern. However, I figured out why they're so small. So there is actually a larger container that those go in. So they're not really meant to be used by themselves necessarily, which was a little confusing on the listing, and I did not notice that until I was editing this video and putting in the prices, and then I noticed that there's a large and a small option. So those small ones are actually supposed to go into the large one. So if I got the large one, that probably would be better, because it probably would fit everything, but I'm not going to do that. Just going to go with what I have. I understand why they put them together on the same listing, but it's very confusing. It's not very clear at all that small and large are two different things, and so just keep that in mind if you purchase these. It's all in the same listing, so it's all in the same link that's down below, but I do like them. They are actually keeping this quite organized. I didn't touch anything before I started recording. I just started my day, so it is keeping it organized and stuff, so it's working. I have not tested the printer yet, so I will test that for you guys in a future video. This light is amazing. Fair warning, it's going to be bright, and it like projects it. It's hard to see during the day. I'll insert a clip here of it at night, but I love that. The little white connector down there was for the surge protector, and the surge protector continually falls off. So those are a no-go, so I didn't even use the second one. A couple of casualties as well. The posters do not stay up. So the poster tape, that one surprisingly has stayed up now. It had to be moved over there because it was falling down here, and this is where I ended up putting the light. And also it just was getting covered up, so it had to be moved, but surprisingly it's staying up so far. So here's the light. I don't have it on the automatic right now because I don't want to wear the battery down, but it has a switch. And actually this is magnetic, so this can come off. But it has a switch so you can turn it on and off, so it doesn't always have to be on. This is just a magnetic dot that is stuck to the wall. So I like this. I like that it's magnetic because it's, you know, easy to take off and on. So that I'm happy with, even though it's not the size I was expecting and not where I wanted it. I didn't use the wheels. I couldn't figure out what to use them for, so I'll keep you guys updated if we figure out a use for those. I haven't used those yet, but there are also adhesives, so I don't have high hopes because it seems like anything that has a adhesive has been falling. This drawer on the desk has fallen a couple of times, and I think it's probably they're probably both gonna have to be redone with double-sided tape. So definitely anything with adhesive I'm not entirely happy with, but it's the adhesive that's the problem, not the product. So they just need a better adhesive. But aside from that, you know, I'm still happy with these drawers. They still provide a little bit of storage that I need for these desks, so I'm still happy about that. Here's my writing desk, by the way. You guys don't get to see it very often on this channel. It needs a desperate dust because it hasn't been touched in like a month, if not more, so because I haven't been writing. Sold my desktop, y'all. Put it on Facebook Marketplace, and it sold within a day. So that's gone, which is weird because now there's a big empty space here. But eventually there will be another desktop. In the meantime, this is where I'll store my laptop, in this room. I was worried. Remember, there was another poster up here. I was worried it went behind the desk, but it just went behind this desk. I was worried it went in here and got lost. So yeah, none of the posters are staying up, so they're gonna need different tape. This poster tape is useless. So I'm gonna have to redo those. Hi, Bubba. This is not Temu, but just because I didn't get to show it to you guys, I put up the mirror finally, so this is where it's going. And it's here for actual purpose, not just because my coffee maker is right here, but I wanted a mirror so that I could see if somebody was behind me, like my mom was coming in the room or something. So that's up, and I'm happy with that. That's staying up pretty good. You saw in the beginning that I put that this doesn't work. It So it might work for somebody with straighter thumbs, but when I read, my thumb turns, and so this thing turns too, so it doesn't really work. I'm gonna keep it just in case. Maybe it'll work better for a paperback and not a hardcover. I don't know. Into the kitchen to make breakfast. I'll show you guys the refrigerator things, which are a disappointment as well. Not entirely, so let me explain. So remember I said I was going to try to use it for fast food condiments. Well, they're being used for candy. Because, and I don't know what we did with that, we went to Burger King that night and got a bunch of sauce packets, because this is like the size of the sauce packets that I was talking to you guys about, like with the zesty sauce and stuff. They don't fit. So, maybe with Arby's sauce and stuff it'll work, but it doesn't work for those, so that was kind of a bust. But that's on us. That's not that the product is not good. We are finding other uses for it. As you can see, there's candy bars in there right now. Anything that really fits is going to go in there. So they're still useful, just not useful for what I wanted them for. So in the long run, they are good for the price. I just would caution against anything with adhesive. You may end up having to use your own double-sided tape or something, because it seems like none of the adhesive is strong enough to hold things up. Even when it comes to like the posters, I even tried extra tape, and it just wasn't staying up. So those are gonna have to get redone with tacks or something, because I don't want to use double-sided tape on the wall. So I'm gonna have to use tacks or put them in a frame, something that is better than the adhesive that came in the poster tape. So pros and cons of Temu. Cons are, as I said, double check dimensions, because a lot of things came a lot smaller than I was expecting. Make sure you're understanding the listing as well as you think you are, because you could be getting something that you don't realize you're getting, or you could be getting something that is a variation of what you think you're getting. So make sure you double check the listing. If things say small and large, make sure they're the same thing and not just a smaller thing that's supposed to go in a larger thing like the bathroom things are. And I'm not happy with how they choose to ship things. Pros: free shipping, which I know kind of contradicts what I just said, but they could put it in a box or wrap things a little bit better and still provide free shipping. The price: things are semi-cheap, and you tend to get coupons and things to make things even cheaper, so price is good. Variety: there's lots of variety of products on their website. They have, home organization, pets, clothing, all sorts of variety, jewelry, so you can find a lot of things that you're looking for in one central place, which is great because it's kind of like Amazon but cheaper. Shipping only took a week. Tend to expect with free shipping and items that come from all over the place to take much longer, and they didn't, so that was great. So I mean, I guess you have to make your own personal opinion on the whole thing, but I feel like it was worth a shot. Whether I'll order anything else from it in the future is yet to be seen. I did delete the app simply because I do not want another app on my phone at the moment. And another con is you really have to turn off all notifications for the app, because even if you turn off most notifications, it still sends you daily, if not multiple per day, notifications about promotions and sales, and it gets very irritating. So and that's kind of another reason I got rid of the app, but just FYI, turn off all your notifications for the app. It's not to say that I'm completely writing them off. I may order more in the future, we will see, but it was worth experimenting so that I can review it and show you guys what kind of products and how it works and all that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments if you've tried Temu and what you thought, or if you do not want to do anything with Temu, that's perfectly fine, but let me know what you thought of the organization that I did within my apartment. And if you have no comment whatsoever, just leave me a little broom emoji or something about cleaning or organizing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!